Okay, next we're going to learn the hip thrust technique. So this is an ascent method used when our rope is hanging very close to the trunk of the tree and we're going to be bumping up against it. So we're going to be using a lot of arms and a lot of core strength to basically pull down on our rope and pull ourselves up the tree and tend our slack. All right, let's get started. All right, I'm going to tie in here with an open climbing system, Swabish and a micro pulley. We'll do a triple fisherman as our termination knot. 1, 2, 3. Tie dress set. And I'm going to make a Swabish. 4 coils. 3 up, 1 down. Spin those coils and get my eyes an even length. Swing my cheek plates on my micro pulley. And once again, spike all 3 and clip back into my harness, making sure that gates are opposed. And tighten everything up. Okay, all right. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to be pulling up on my climbing line, pulling down on the fall of my rope, and pulling it through my Swabish and my micro pulley until I can sit down and I can place my feet against the trunk of the tree. So that's why this method is so good for when we're in close to the trunk, so that if I tried to footlock, I'd be bumping in against the trunk and hitting my legs and knocking around. But this keeps my body a nice, easy distance away from the tree. And then what I want to do here is I want to reach up, grab the rope, get my feet up nice and high, and then you can see the way my body's forming a V. Then I'm going to roll my feet, roll my knees, and push my pelvis up towards my attachment point. That's going to create a belly in my rope. I'm going to pull out that slack and have a seat. Okay? Again, I'm going to put my feet up nice and high, roll those knees up, push forward. This is why it's called a hip thrust. Then I can reach up high again on the pivot, give it one more, reach up high, nice little belly in my rope. Always make sure you tend that slack, okay? You don't want to see too much slack build up, because if you slip and you fall into that slack, you're going to shock load your body. It's going to feel like your harness is punching you in the butt. It's not going to feel very good. Okay? Let's see that one more time. So again, there's a lot of arm strength involved in this, not as much legs. Reach up above, pump up, reach up again, give it one more, reach up high, pull out your slack. One thing that I don't want to do here is I don't want to roll and pull up and then try and pull out my slack with my arm low like this. You see how the friction hinge bumps against my hand? And also, it takes an awful lot of strength to hold your body weight when you're in close like this. It's a lot easier to grip up high and then just hang into my frame. So the long portions of muscle are holding my body weight here, and I can do this for a long time without using up too much strength. All right, now again, this is a great method for when you're in close to the trunk or there's obstructing branches, or you just need to bump yourself up and get a little higher before you get to that next union. There you go, that's the hip thrust.